Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. Today I am going to go over what I plan on doing with my tent. Just a little background on myself. I am mostly a backpacker. Car camping, which is where you camp right next to your car, is very new to me. Most of the tents that I purchase, I look at them per pound. In this case, since I will be right there at my car and I do plan on leaving the tent up while I'm there, I'm not looking at per pound. I'm actually looking at warmth and square footage of the tent. And it would be nice to be able to stand up in my tent. I've never been able to do that in a tent before, so this will be a new adventure for me. I looked at multiple tents online, some that you can just get at Walmart type tent, or the kind of tents that are canvas, like more like the hunters use in the fall. And I was really gravitating towards those tents that the hunters used. I felt that that would be more durable and I could use it for multiple seasons. There are multiple companies out there that provide these type of tents. I actually liked being able to find one in Colorado, and that was kind of nice to be able to find a company in Colorado that sells tents, and that's what you see here is Colorado Yurt Company. And no, I'm not buying a yurt. And would I like to? Yes, I would, but I have not. I bought one of their tents instead. It was more within my price range. I decided that I was going to get a tent that was about 14 feet by 16 feet. Again, the largest tent I've ever owned. You can order samples online, and I've done that, and I've done it with other companies too. And I just felt that, again, if I'm going to spend my money somewhere, I'm going to spend it in Colorado. So I purchased my tent through them. I am very happy with their service and all the questions that, I've called them multiple times. I've been on their Facebook and made comments on some of their stuff. The tent comes in main areas, which you have the fly, you have the main canvas area, you have a bug shield, and you have a platform. The challenge is finding the best spot for it. I didn't want to cut down any big trees. I don't know, I seem to have problems cutting down live trees. And so, walking around the land, I do want it to be a little bit level. It makes the job a lot easier for me. So we did end up finding a spot that we thought was good. It's in the trees a little bit, so it kind of hides us just a little, and not too far away from the car if we want to haul things to the tent from the car.
Okay, we're going to the deck. Come up this way. The trees that are marked in pink will be cut down. Thinking this might be the porch. She's taking a video. And then it goes to that corner. Right here will be the bed or the porch. I know what we do. And then the kids' beds, and then a fire stove right here.
I love seeing the kids play around on the land and create all these little teepees. It's a lot of fun to watch them and have them be all part of this whole process as we're mapping out where the platform deck is going to be.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Hi. We're making our map. Yeah.
Your trail map?
No, not that. It's gonna be But then they would be down there.
No,
Kidding.
we're looking from this way. See? So, we're making straight.
There are some really fancy tents out there, and you can go online and you can search canvas tent. You can actually even just search Colorado yurt tents, and you'll see that some of these people go a little overboard. Again, I'm used to taking what I can carry, and I don't see myself building a little, like, I'm not going to bring a full bed out there and full chairs and a dresser and um, some flooring and stuff. I mean, I don't know for sure. We'll see if I get carried away. But some of these, I just see that the basics. I just want some shelter, some way to keep it warm. I do plan on getting a heat stove like you see here. So I do have a hole in the top part and a hole in the tent that I will put a stove through to keep us warm at night if we feel like it. It's something nice about just being able to burn wood. It kind of gives you that home kind of feel. But again, some of these are pretty elaborate of what people do when they go to decorate. I don't see my tent like that, so if that's what you're looking for, it's probably not going to look like that. It's going to be a bunch of just folding chairs, camping chairs, sitting around and just enjoying the outside.
You got it! Pretty good, folks.
The biggest challenge in this whole thing is going to be building this deck. I don't know anything about building a deck, and I've been watching YouTube video after YouTube video how to build a platform deck, and I'm a little concerned. I'm going to have to rely on Todd a lot to help out with that and to help out with purchasing the right materials. One of the other things that I realized too, and I did ask Colorado Yurt. It is just me out there, and I do have Todd to help me out, which is great. But, there's a lot of times I kind of like doing a lot of stuff on my own. That's just who I am. But the tent weighs 150 pounds, and that is the tent. And then I think the fly weighs about another 100 pounds. I can lift 75 pounds, and that is about it. So it's going to be a challenge when I'm putting up the tent. I do have to rely on other people, which sometimes I have issues doing, but I'm going to have to overcome. And other people have skills that I don't have, and I will need to rely on them to help me. And hopefully I can get some friends out there to help lift up this tent and take it down in the late fall. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. You'll be able to see us build the deck and put up the tent and the struggles that we'll have with this heavy tent to put up. And we'll also have some videos on some new gear that I'm going to be purchasing. I purchased the kids some cot bunk beds that look a lot of fun, so we'll be showing that as well, and some survival skills for kids and some camping fun games and so forth. So join us on this journey that we have embarked on.